What's up everybody? I'm Brian, this is the Apple Bias, and today we're going to be unboxing the HomePod Mini. It's been out for a while, but yeah, I bought another one. Why? What is the best use cases for these things, and why do you need multiple throughout your house? That's all in today's video. Let's go ahead, get this all hooked up, and then we'll kind of talk about why buy a HomePod Mini? Why did I buy one? I already have a few, but yeah, I still bought another one. All right, so I have it all set up. It's right here. I gotta say, I love the color of this orange. It looks so good. But what's a HomePod for? Like, why would you buy a HomePod? Well, obvious reason is music. They do play music. It is a great speaker. I have multiple of these. I have two HomePod Minis. This is the third HomePod Mini now. So we have 5 HomePods in this house, which means that I can play different music in every room, or even that I can play the exact same song throughout the room at the exact same point. So as I'm traveling room to room, I can hear the music playing. I find this really great when I'm cleaning up the house and I'm like going room to room. It seems like no matter where I go, I can hear the same song. The music just travels with me. It's so powerful and so good. I mean, even the mini size is a great speaker. Now, obviously the original was a better speaker. It was $350. This is only $100. $100 for so much power in a little device that you can put anywhere in your house. Same thing with the personal assistant. That's another good one. Like, you can say, hey, you know who, do this, do that, set this reminder. Now let's move on to a few things that you may not know that you can use it for. Intercom. This is a newer feature. It came out when these HomePod Minis were introduced, and this feature is awesome. So like, let's say I'm on my way home from picking up dinner and I have multiple cups, multiple bags of food. Usually what I'll do, and I even did it tonight, I said, hey, you know who, intercom the house, hey, I'm gonna need help. And then next thing I know, as I'm pulling up in the driveway, my kids are coming outside to help. Now at the same time, my dog got out and it was just a big mess, but they tried, and the HomePod did its job. It let them know that I was just about there and that I needed help. Same thing goes when it's like time for bed and they're in their rooms. I can specify their room because each of them have a HomePod in it and say, hey, come down, brush your teeth, get ready for bed. Intercom has been like one of my favorite features, but the one feature that I just continue to buy the HomePod for more than everything is HomeKit. The HomePod works as a home bridge, which allows you to control all your HomeKit accessories from inside or outside your house. And then it also allows you, like, there's so many HomeKit accessories now. I have smart plugs, smart light bulbs, even a smart lock in my house, and I can control so many accessories with just my voice, and it's just wonderful. So how does all this work? Well, I can just go around telling Siri just to trigger different events. We have these smell good items throughout the house that we can just say, hey, you know who, turn on this smell good, turn on that smell good, turn off the smell good. When I leave the house, just turn them all off. And it detects that. Thanks to these HomePods all throughout my house, I can just control those. And then also in my kids' room, I have a light bulb, and that light bulb I can set to a different color. So at night, a lot of times I'll set it to red, so it's a good night light. But the one room that I use it in the most is right here in my office. I have every light in here is set up either with a smart switch or a smart plug, and I can trigger them with a scene. A scene is a way that you can just set up everything in just one phrase and just turn everything off, turn everything on. And it works a little bit like this. Hey, done filming.
That's done, Brian.
Just like that. Hey, time to film.
Okay.
There you go. So it's awesome. Now, if you noticed, the blue light stayed on. If I wanted that to turn off, I can say, hey, done working. Now everything turns off. Hey, time to film.
Okay.
Just wait a second and the blue light will come right back on. It's wonderful. So I have a couple different phrases. Like if I'm just going to work, obviously I don't need the studio lights on, so they don't come on if I just say it's time to work, or if I say I'm done working. All these kind of phrases you can set up very easy in HomeKit and just trigger them with that $100 smart device, little speaker. That's just one little feature that it does that just makes my life so much easier. Not to mention, like I said, the smart lock. I love this thing. I can tell Siri to lock the door whenever I want. Boom. Just like that, it's locked. But here's the thing. Can you unlock it? Let's try. Hey, unlock the door.
You'll need to continue on your personal device.
Why do they do that? Well, that's because Apple just thinks of everything ahead of time. And let's say it's the summer, I leave my windows open, but my door is locked. Well, anybody could come up to the window and say, hey, unlock the door. And she would unlock the door, but she doesn't work that way. Because what she does is she sends a notification to my phone and then I have to trigger it that way. It's just that little extra security that Apple always thinks of. It just makes everything so much better. It's awesome. So is the HomePod worth it? Yes. Is it more than just a music player? Definitely. Do you need one? Yes, I think you do. I think you need more. I personally, like I said, I'm up to 5 right now and I want more. I want one for every room in the house. I want to put one everywhere so that I can have full control of my house from anywhere that I am. I know I have my phone, I know I have my watch, but there's something about just being able to not look at any device and just say, hey, you know who, do this. And it just gets done. So if you're in the market for some kind of smart speaker, HomePod's the way to go. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. Also feel free to subscribe. If you do own a HomePod, leave a comment down below. Which one do you have? I'd love to hear what color, which version model, all that kind of stuff. I am a big fan of the HomePod, as you can tell. Just hit me up down in the comments down below. I will be there. And also, if you're looking for more videos, you can just click right here. I have a bunch of them ready to go. I will see you all in the next one. God bless. Hey, done working?
Done.